have, no matter what ages of people are in your family. This is the ARC, or do you say ARC?
We say ARC.
ARC.
Yeah.
It's the InstaTemp non-touch. Let me say that again. Non-touch instant read thermometer. This is one that needs absolutely no contact. You hold it an inch away from the person's forehead, and it gives you a clinically accurate temperature reading, just like an internal thermometer, even better than the kind you put under your tongue. So, and I think everybody would really like this a lot better, if you know what I mean. There is no cross-contamination, again, because you're not touching it from person to person. It's on 2 easy payments for the very first day ever, and that's payments of under $18. Comes in this great box right here. It's a purple color, and really, if you've got a baby all the way up to a senior person and everyone in between, it's something, as you said, you should have it before you need it, right?
Yes, definitely before you need it, because if you're not feeling well or someone in your family's not feeling well, you don't want to have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and try to find a drugstore. It's really important to have. And like you said, it's completely no contact, non-contact at all. So you're not cross-contaminating your family members. If you have a healthy temperature, it's gonna, this little dot here is gonna light green.
Okay.
If you're in the danger zone, it's gonna light orange. And if you have a high fever, it's gonna light red. So that's really important to know. But I love the fact that you can take someone's temperature who's completely sound asleep in the middle of the night. You just sneak in, it's soundless, and you take it in an instant. That's why we call it InstaTemp.
Do you have to turn it on? How does it work?
You just literally, when you get it home, the batteries are already embedded into the unit itself.
Okay.
So that's why you know it's accurate. It's going to be accurate for the lifetime of the product. It doesn't matter about batteries. So what you do is you find your little finger spot right here, and you would literally put your finger on this little button. I'm going to take it up to my forehead right now. I'm going to use my thumb. You go about an inch from your forehead, push in, and instantly you will have your temperature. Mine is 97.6, and it backlit green right here telling me that I have a healthy temperature.
Okay, so mine says low, so I didn't do it right.
Okay, you know, do you mind if I move your bangs?
Move your
I'm
hair?
sorry.
I just want to make sure everybody knows how to do it.
Oh, it's,
okay,
no,
so
it's
now
great.
do I hold it in while I'm...
Yeah, you just literally hold it in, and then
then put it towards? Okay, so it's red.
Okay, so we're gonna let that clear for a second.
Okay.
Okay, now when you get to your forehead,
then press it in.
Push.
Okay.
Yeah, get to your forehead, then push. There you go. There you
98.2.
98.2.
So I guess I'm healthy. I'm all better.
Yay! Oh, thank God, right? Amen. So, but this is great because, you know, it's a neat stocking stuffer. It's a neat gift to give to a family. But you know what? I'll tell you what, gift yourself, because that's important, especially if you live alone. You know, you have to take care of yourself. And the best way to know if something is a little bit more serious is if you have a temperature, because a lot of times that tells you there's something going on in your body that's not healthy.
This takes like a second to read your temperature.
That's why we call it InstaTemp.
You guys, this is so great. Who would want one of those other kind of thermometers ever?
Oh my goodness.
And this is very accurate, right?
It's
made by a company that only makes these.
This is clinically accurate. It's from a European company that makes, it's a medical company. So they're not making flashlights and also making thermometers. This is clinically accurate. And also, you know, I can take this in the dark, take someone's temperature who's sleeping, they're not gonna wake up, I'll be able to read it immediately. And you know what, Carolyn, the chances of me ever being able to read this, the print is so tiny.
I still don't know how to read that thing.
It's so tiny.
And you don't know if you give it to your child and say, now hold this under your tongue till I come back, who knows if they actually did, or it might have fallen out and they put it back in.
And the other options are you put it in people's ears, and 9 times out of 10, if I'm taking my child's temperature, it's because they have an
and they
earache.
don't want something stuck in their ear.
Well, and you know, at one point, Carolyn, I was actually cross-contaminating my kids because I have 3 little ones that are almost the same age, and it would, like, the one child would get the flu, and next thing you know, the 2 others would have it because of all the germs. And it's so hard to think, well, do I have the sheath for the other type of thermometer? This, you need nothing. If the batteries are already embedded in the unit, you go about an inch from your forehead. It gives you a whole inch to read that number, and it's going to backlight. That little dot's going to be green if you're healthy, orange if you're in the danger zone, and red if you definitely have a fever and you might want to, you know, call a doctor or, you know, do something a little bit healthier for yourself or whoever you're taking care of.
Well, this is great because I've done my temperature now about 10 times while you've been talking, and it always comes back between 98.2 and 98.4. Good. And every single time.
With these lights and things going on in the studio. Yeah. But it's very accurate, and I love the fact that you're not cross-contaminating. You're not waking up a sleeping patient, and everybody knows if
you don't
someone's
have to touch
sick.
them.
Oh,
Seriously, isn't this great? And whether it's you taking care of your spouse, and vice versa, or you've got kids at home, maybe your grandkids are sometimes staying with you overnight, and something might happen, you know, you need to take their temperature. This is something that you will love having on hand. The batteries are embedded in it. You don't have to go put batteries in it, or you never have to put batteries
No,
in
you
it.
never. It'll come
And
with the batteries in it. It's going to last the lifetime of the product.
this is how it comes to you. Isn't this great?
It's a great gift. It's a great family gift.
What
It's
about for a
stocking
baby shower?
Oh, you know what? It's a great gift for anybody. I mean,
Yeah.
even if you live by yourself, get one for yourself. But if you're only going to buy one, get one for yourself.
Yeah, this is
because
great.
it's really important, and we're getting into cold and flu season. And also, you know, with the weather, God forbid someone does get sick, you don't want to have to run out to try to get a thermometer. You don't know if the one that you have, you don't know if it's accurate. You don't know if the batteries are
98.2.
good.
Did it again every time. It's very accurate. So stay on the lines for this. I thought we were going to the phones. I'm sorry. So this is the Arc InstaTemp non-touch instant read thermometer. Great gift for any family, any person, anybody. You know, I have a couple of friends who are divorced or not married. They live by themselves. You know, this would be something great for them as well, because you can take your own temperature, and it's very, very accurate. Certainly for all the kids, babies. You know, if you've got grandkids, as I said, who you're visiting or sometimes come to stay with you, this will be great to have in your home. And when somebody doesn't feel well, you know, the first thing you want to do is take their temperature. What's the first thing that happens when you go visit the doctor? Let's take your temperature. Your temperature and your blood pressure.
Yeah, I mean, it lets you know if something's more serious. I mean, even myself, sometimes I think, do I just have a headache, or do I have a sinus infection? And if I have a temperature, I say, you know what, I probably have a sinus infection. So it's really important, and I'm just so grateful. Technology has come so far that we don't have to stick things in our ears or other places. We don't have to roll things across our forehead. Things that use batteries it's not going to be clinically accurate. So if the technology has come this far, we, you know, embrace it.
Yeah. And it's so much easier to use, and so much easier for the patient, and it's comfortable. You're not even touching them with it. You just get it from an inch. Now, should it always be my forehead?
Always be your forehead. That's a good question. Thank you for asking.
So you don't want to try to put it on your arm or under your armpit or something like that.
But you know what the great thing is with little
forehead.
kids, like toddlers or 2-year-olds, it's so easy to sneak up on somebody and literally just take their temperature. They don't even know. So I like the fact that, you know, with me
because you don't have to hold it there for 30 seconds.
It's an instant.
It takes like 2 seconds. Press the button. Beep. It doesn't even make a sound.
Clinically accurate, too.
This is great.
Oh, thank
you, Janine. What a
Thanks
great
for having
item.
me.
We're busy on the lines. This is very, very popular, and something every household should have at least one of. It's the Arc InstaTemp non-touch instant read thermometer. First day ever on Easy Pay. Pick it up for 2 payments of $17.46, or with your Q card, you can make those payments even smaller with 3 Easy Pays. All right, girls. Time to get a little shady.
Oh, indeed, indeed. I will tell you, if you wear prescription glasses or readers, as I do, you are going to be so happy about what